29th of June. 4 weeks to go. Welcome back to another video. Again, we are starting in my car. This is Living Lean episode 2. If you did enjoy the first one, if you did enjoy the first one, let me know what you thought of it. As you saw in the first clip, I woke up 89.2 kg. That is 6 pounds heavier than I'd like to be. That is, I want to say, because I had a refeed yesterday and I had 560 grams of carbs rather than my occasional 200, so I basically doubled my carbs for the day. So I think it's a very psychological thing, as like I woke up, so say I woke up 6 pounds heavier, whereas it took me however long to lose that 6 pound. A refeed is there so you're going to take one step back to take 2 steps forward. So I was on a plateau, meaning I wasn't gaining, I wasn't losing weight as fast or as consistent as I would do. So I need to spam insulin levels up for me to start losing weight again. And I've just nipped to Tesco to get, if you haven't had these then you're missing out. These are game changers, especially when you're on prep. So I'll normally go for about 2 or 3 of these a day. So I've got 2 for when I'm working now. So I can sip on this throughout the day. And as well, I've dropped my calories even more to 1800 now. I'm currently on 1800, so my proteins are 180, carbs 180, and fat is 40. So I'm going to see how I play with that. It's going to be a struggle, but the last few weeks will be the hardest few weeks, and it'll obviously separate the people that can diet and can't diet from each other. It's a very, very psychological game, and it's very hard once you get into it, but I think we can do it. 5 weeks left. Ignore the change of scenery, but I've literally just drove like 10 minutes down the road to get to work. As I was saying, yeah, it's a very psychological game. Bodybuilding, prepping, cutting, bulking, it all takes huge side effects on you when obviously you're in a surplus or a deficit. For me at the moment, like I woke up this morning and the way I looked, I hated it. It's gonna happen. You are gonna hate the way you look most of the time. Not most of the time, some of the time. If you don't see the results you want in the time period that you've obviously used to create the results. So yeah, it's just a little rant, but I need to get used to speaking to the camera more and letting people know obviously because I'm documenting my life, so I want to let people know what I'm going through. Yeah, so I'm going to do a bit of cardio again today, 30 to 40, hopefully 40 minutes of Stairmaster. Try to get rid of a lot of this water weight, and I'll be back with cardio. 30 minutes cardio nearly done. Really wasting away. Three, 2, 1. Coach Kabir got me through that. So as you can see, I have just gone to the shop and picked up the Daily Essentials almond milk thin bagels, which I've been living off recently as my carb source. And I've not seen these before, but it is protein thins. Really, really, really good macros. 8 grams of protein, 20 grams of carbs, 2 grams of sugars, 2 grams of fat. Got some chicken for just on the go, which is really, really handy and helpful. 1 kg of plain chicken breasts and flavoured water, which gets me through the day. Post-workout meal, 3 bagels, 200 grams of cooked chicken and some light BBQ sauce. First meal of the day, and it's Time is 5:30, first meal of the day. So hungry. Let's go. So the next day, from 89 to 86. Still got a lot of water weight to lose, but still dropping weight fast now. Need a haircut, man. So the time and date is currently, don't know if you can see that, but it is 5 to 8, and it is Wednesday the 29th of May, which means we are officially 5 weeks left until the cup finishes. And as you saw yesterday, I weighed in at 89.2, but again, because I had the refeed the day before, my carbs are obviously really high, which means there was a lot of water retention and water weight within my body. So I weighed in again at 85.3 this morning, which I'll show you. Oh, just these last few days I've literally had no energy. Even after the refeed I've had no energy, but today just like hit me. I didn't get up so much yesterday, hence why we're starting here again. I did do a leg workout. I did do legs. I did a 140 squat PR. Not even a PR, 140 squat. Just a bit more, a few compounds, RDLs, extensions, and a bit of isolation. But it wasn't the best to film, as I just couldn't really film because I didn't have anyone with me, and the gym was really busy. But today I'm not sure what I am, but I'll try get a few clips for you. And yeah, we'll see you maybe with cardio, maybe with the gym. Who knows? Oh, first meal of the day. It is around about, what time is it? Around about 5 o'clock, so I've been fasting till now. This is going to be my pre-workout meal. It is very carb heavy. It's so nice though. Let me just sit you down there and I'll show you what it is. Finishing touches. Let's add 10 grams of honey. Set your scales to 0. There you go. And as you can see, it is 50 grams of oats, 30 grams of blueberries, 50 grams of strawberries, and 10 grams of honey. Get this, and then we're going to smash a back workout. Let's go. So, it's me again, you know, the person who's been watching for however many minutes, and we are back with a back workout. We haven't got many clips, but this is what it starts off with. We start off with a lat pull down wide grip, making sure you drive your elbows straight to the floor and fully extend at the top. We don't have one of these in my gym. I'm at a new gym today, but we don't have one of these at my old gym. But that's probably why I've used it a lot. It's really good and helpful just to get them V shape. Second clip is a seated row with a cable seated row, making sure I'm leaning a bit forward when I'm doing it to get full extension of the lats. This is probably one of my favourite back exercises. You can feel the pump on your biceps as well as your lats. Last but not least is the it's called the spider lat pull down. So this does target your biceps and your lats, sorry, as well as your anterior delts. It's very good movement, especially if you're forcing your elbows towards the floor. And the very last movement of this workout, well, I did more but I couldn't really film it, is the vertical row holding with a chest support. This is one of the best ones. As you can see from your back, you can see all the tension and movement within the row. So just before I end the video, I quickly want to talk to you about what I've been asked. Let me sit you down. So basically what I want to talk to you about is how I'm
cutting for a holiday. I'm not cutting for a show. And I've had a few people come up to me, like family, friends, a few people that have watched the video, and have asked, "Well, you're not getting that lean, and your calories are way too low for a holiday." But you have to bear in mind, this is what works for me as a person. This works for my body. It doesn't work for anyone else's. I've always had to go to low calories to cut weight. Like for my height, for my my weight. I shouldn't be on this lower calories, but unfortunately, it's how I have to lose weight. Like, I can either do an hour of cardio and up my calories 200, but I won't see as much. I won't see as much progress as lower calories and intermediate cardio. So this is what works for me, and I've still got another 3 to 4 weeks. And what I've been preaching so much recently is intermittent fasting. It's been helping me out a lot. So I wouldn't eat until 4 or 5 o'clock, and I can have 2 to 3 big meals from 5 o'clock till 8 or 9 o'clock, whenever depend on whenever I finish my fast. But as I was saying, yeah, that's exactly how it works for me, and that's how it's always worked, unfortunately. But once I have finished the cut, then all the food will be coming in. If you did like the video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe if you are new, and we'll see you in another one.